Hey, bourbon family, welcome back to Whiskey Phoenix, where smooth is optional and fire is mandatory. Fam, I said I'd be back with a bourbon review on this happy Fry Rye Day, and that is exactly what I am doing. I hope you all are having a good Friday, pun intended, and hopefully you got the day off work like me and my brother did. Speaking of my brother, what I'm going to review today is something that he picked up for me. And what do I have? Angel's Envy Small Batch. This is a limited release. It's a Kentucky straight rye whiskey finished in French oak barrels, coming in at 92 proof. And on my research, I saw that it was a 95.5 mash bill. Not a bad cork pop. Not as good as that brown sugar. MSRP on this, in my research, I saw it's anywhere from, believe it or not, I saw one that was like $68 upwards to 80. So don't know where he got this from. He has a few bourbon websites that he uses just like I do. So was there anything else on the research that I did? It's a 2025 limited release, and it comes from, there's a special, which tab did I find that on? This is considered, there's a special release that they said it was called. I guess I must have closed that tab. Anyway, fam, let's get into this nose. Fam, for me on the nose, it's a light nose. It's 92 proof, right? And I did, while I was offline nosing it, it comes from their cellar collection, Angel's Envy cellar collection. Like a cellar, a basement cellar. But for me, fam, on the nose, I get I get a little bit of vanilla. There's like a citrus that I'm gonna lean into and say it's kind of like orange or an orange peel. A little bit of baking spice on the nose. I can't pinpoint what it is. I'm really struggling if it's either cinnamon or clove or nutmeg. So I'm just going to say baking spice on the nose. And you definitely get a little bit of oak on the nose as well. Let's see what it tastes like. This has got some nice this has got some nice fingers to it. Legs, whatever you want to call them. I like fingers. They're taking their time coming down. So for me, fam, on the palate, I'm getting some black pepper. Um, that orange that I got, that orange peel that I got on the nose, it's there a little bit on the palate, but I feel like I'm getting more caramel. That baking spice on the nose, I feel like for me, it comes across as cinnamon on the palate where this is concerned. And and that vanilla on the nose, it's almost it really like keeps this, and maybe it's the proof honestly that's keeping it kind of tamed down. You're not getting hit with a heavy rye spice, even though it's a 95.5 mash bill. But that vanilla seems to like keep that rye spice on the palate in check. The finish on this is medium. um, that black pepper is still kind of like dancing around towards the front of my tongue. um, it's not very warm. um, No, I don't think it's very warm. On the finish, you definitely that oak comes back that you got on the nose. It's not strong, but you definitely get a hint of oak as well. And I really am not picking up much of a rice spice on this at all. Fam, I really enjoy Angel's Envy's products. I've only had a couple. Full disclosure, I've had their rum finished and their pork barrel, and I absolutely adored both of those. I thought they were really good. This was way back before I, really got into bourbon, and everything that I do now. So I really enjoy what Angels Envy puts out there, and they're actually one of the distilleries that I really want to try and pay more attention to this year. To keep expanding myself instead of sticking with the top five that made it into my top five of 2025. So there you have it, fam, on this happy Fry Day, this Good Friday. Fam, as always, if you are partaking, please drink responsibly. And remember, you know what? I jumped ahead. I did not give the rating. I'm glad I caught myself. Otherwise, I would have had to re record the whole damn thing. So, on the Whiskey Phoenix rating scale, this is going to come in at a flame. It is solid and it is dependable, and the MSRP is very friendly in that $68 to $80 range. All right, now back to where we left off. As always, fam, drink responsibly, stay sharp, stay burning, rise again, and I will see you in the next one.